as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Terrell Edmonds on.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
The tackle made.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries. I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
DeAndre Swift.
Now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Lions first down.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
He was taken
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff in establishment.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Eric Berry, the safety, comes flying in for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. 13th play now, the opening drive. Will this be the lucky one? It's third and goal. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
The Steelers.
No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Hey, switch gears.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. Bell a first down and then some. As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. And hitting Juju on the slant. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle by
no gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Lions 42-yard line.
To throw his car. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Going top shelf. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. We're scoreless after one.
The first quarter with no score.
Now we're first and 10 at the 11. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Second and 6 with the ball on the 7.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Here's Bell. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Blue 60.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Stafford on third down. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Stafford able to find Hockenson for a Lion first down. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Here's Johnson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line, because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Caught left side by Hilton. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Stafford going to give it to Swift. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 25. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The Lions on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, Stafford. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 more yards there and another first down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. Not much there, only a yard. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Stafford. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. What did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick. right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 31, Carr. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Stafford. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. Fielded in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The second half starts with a carry by Bell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
The ball carrier.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
On first down, Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
Check 13. Check 13.
From the gun, it's Carr. And that's off the mark, incomplete. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their move.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Prater for the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. One play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
To carry on Johnson.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Yeah, he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go with Johnson. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down, Lions.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
Now a first down throw. Stafford looking left side, and he's got a man. It's James. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. From the gun, Stafford. He's got the... And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
Baby. It's all me.
And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Steelers. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
call to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will make it into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we... On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And he sidestepped one man, but reinforcements come to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Walker on the tackle.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Carr. A screen to Bell. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
For the point after.
There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Steelers 28, Lions 10.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. From the 29, Stafford forced out to his left. He'll run it. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Lions.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Back to throw, Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
At the Steelers' 38-yard.
Stafford delivers this to Hockenson. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 16. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The tackle.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 16.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his... Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth-quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. And they were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him, 15 big yards. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. Spinning past him. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Now a play fake. Carr. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Tracy Walker.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The intended T.J. Hawkinson, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. Looking downfield for Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 10. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll run it with Johnson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to draw a bit closer. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Steelers 28, Lions 17. Matt Prater to kick.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Ball carrier.
Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on 2nd down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, it's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Bell sheds him off. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Tackle made right at midfield. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front have made a lot of space. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
39-yard line.
Now Carr on the bootleg. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Bell. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Desmond Trufant brought him down. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Pittsburgh, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Detroit, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the Cleveland Browns. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.